It's a beautiful day in my record room, a wonderful day in my record room. Could you be mine? Would you be mine? It's a music-filled day in my record room. Just sit right back and listen to that bass boom. Could you be mine? Won't you be mine? I've always wanted a subscriber just like you. I've always wanted to sit and talk with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Let's sit right back, and I'd like to say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my subscriber? Could you be? Would you be? Won't you be my subscriber? Hello, subscribers.
Oh my gosh!
All right, here we go. This is day one of pulling stuff. And those black bags, that is a record collection. No CDs yet. And those did not get put into black bags. So Lord knows anybody can look at them. But yeah, you can see around the neighborhood, it is just trashed. This street you couldn't even get down today. There were so many people in here working. So, yep, 5 of the houses have been condemned here. So, tough flood, but we did get a porta potty, so that's cool. Okay. Good morning and welcome. It's another early morning Sunday show. Did you actually think I would be doing an early morning Sunday show? It's about consistency. And by God, I'm going to do an early morning Sunday show every week because it's Sunday every week, right? Exactly. First off, obviously everyone knows that the basement got flooded, and 50 years of record albums disappeared. CDs, the whole thing. But not all was lost. Hold on. What's a morning show without showing records, right? So this is just awesome. Wait. Bill Cosby. Rodney Dangerfield. Oh. Bill Cosby. Right. Bill Cosby, Revenge. Bill Cosby. How in the hell did these not get ruined? Records next to them were ruined, but for whatever reason, the flood waters, God, or whatever said, Bill Cosby will not be ruined. You cannot get rid of this man. Bill Cosby, I have. Isn't that just the nuttiest thing? A couple weeks ago, remember I showed that Buffy St. Marie album? And I said, geez, I didn't like it that much. It wasn't for me. It didn't get ruined. No, of course not. It's something saying, you need to learn to like this. Winchester Cathedral, you're putting me down. Didn't get ruined. Don't get it. Now, I was happy about this. Watch my classical thing I did with Mike Guitars 07. You saw that I talked about Mac Richter's Vivaldi. It's okay. It's beautiful. It's great. And Michael P. Dawson, Paleozoic. It's great. The other album, not so great. But this one stayed dry. It was right next to the other album. How does it happen? I don't know. And Sonny and Cher's Greatest Hits. Oh, disappointing. That one's still okay, but that's okay. And I did have a box set, Arthur Fiedler and the Pops, that I will confess, I listened to every album down there probably, but this one. My Miles Davis CD box sets, those ones in the tins and that, I had them really high, and they're okay. And I can't tell you how happy I was. I mean, that Miles Davis is everything. Yeah, the vinyl's gone. I tried to save the vinyl itself, but obviously the covers, hey, it's an original press. Oh well, that album still is. You can't play a cover, but my Miles Davis CD box sets, the smaller ones were up high, and my Jethro Tull ones, the small ones that have been coming out, were up high, and that Johnny Cash box set, the one I just bought, I showed last week, was okay. So it's a blessing, okay? It really, really is. We were lucky. It's about 7 feet of water down there. And I got to tell you, I came back home. Well, first off, if you're watching the left of the dial, I'm breaking off. Hey, they told me to evacuate. Well, hell, I'm not evacuating. I have learned what kind of person I am. I'm that old dude that will be on TV and the hurricane's coming. Well, I ain't going to leave. Well, the hurricane's going to get me out of here. And I was going to stay, and I told my wife, you need to go and get a hotel. Well, she couldn't get a hotel room in town, so she did not leave. Well, she wasn't going to leave. I could tell this is the last place she wanted to be, so I said, okay, we'll go. They came knocking on the door anyway, the police, telling everyone to get out, and there was only one other couple left on our block. So I raised up everything. I've had a flood down there before. It's only about this high, 4 foot, so I raised everything up. I should be good. And I came back that next, when I couldn't come back the next day, but I came back the following day, expecting this much water. And it was emotional. I didn't, break down or anything. It was just kind of a gut check. But what are you gonna do? It's gone. But yeah, it's gone. So, well, you move on, right? I want to still buy records because I like records. I just have to rethink. How do I want my collection to be? What do I want to do? From 11,000 to maybe 100 now. How do I go forward? And that's what I'm looking at. And all this stuff. I mean, I am now clutter free. Let's just say that. I don't have clutter. I got rid of everything. I mean, everything. At the basement, we had all the stuff from childhood. There was, I had 500,000 baseball cards down there. Well, they're gone. What are you going to do? It's gone is gone. I can't be upset because I won't fix a thing. All I can do is throw them away and say, it's done. Insurance, here's a fun fact for you. Insurance, they don't do much for flood or earthquake. They just give you a little bit, but don't expect a whole lot of money. They don't cover personal possessions for flood and earthquake. Make sure your house burns down or gets hit by a tornado. Then you're okay. I'm not necessarily in the floodplain here. So we had a writer for $7,500. I tried to get my albums insured. They would not put it on a special rider, so they're not. So we get $7,500, which I'll take care of. No, I won't quite take care of the furnace, air conditioner, and water heater. But that's okay. It isn't like I'm sitting in a bread line, so that's all right. We just got to move on. My wife had told me to find a special place to insure the albums, and I was going to do that. And I procrastinated, and don't procrastinate, everyone. Be like me. There it is. Everything was on Discogs, so not, but hey, here, bud. Want to come up here? Cat's okay. Cat's stressed though. He had been home for like 3 days by himself, so he is super stressed out. But here's what I got to tell you. Try not to get emotional. The vinyl community, okay? I wasn't. Stuff happens, and I didn't get really emotional, and then I saw the videos, and I'm way behind because obviously I got stuff to do, and it's the first time I ever cried about the whole thing. Actually, the first one I saw was Bill from Vinyl Verse, and we were staying at friends, and I lost it. See, there's Cat. Absolutely lost it, and God. And every time I watch one of those, brings on, it's emotional. And because of you, because of the vinyl community, and other people too. GoFundMe. I just, what? What is GoFundMe anyway? Now I know what it is. but didn't expect that. People say, we're going to send you something. Really? Wow. And a Steve thread, that's pretty funny. Some of them were really funny. Mazzy, you cracked me up. Uh, I, it, you know, I was explaining vinyl communities to some people, and they were amazed. They go, really? There's something like that? And yeah, it is. It's true. It really is out there. And I says, here's how people care, and it was amazing. So today I was throwing out all my vinyl. My vinyl's all out there. You saw the bags, and I had the best day ever. I was so happy today. And here's why. I had two people out there. There's some albums I was trying just to save the vinyl, and they came in, and they were cleaning. There was a mother and a daughter. The daughter is starting to get into music. She's interested. She wants to have a music room. She wants to pin records to the wall. I said, well, you got to listen to it. So she goes, well, do you have this? I like Pink Floyd or Led Zeppelin. I found everything I had, and I gave it to her. I found all my Zeppelin that I had, and I gave it to her. And I says, you like Jimi Hendrix? Well, I heard of him. Your mom goes, well, I like that. I had a box set, of everything. It was all wet. But then I had these others says, here, take this. And I'm talking to her, and I says, do you know the Velvet Underground? No, I don't know nothing about that. I says, well, listen, these guys changed the face of music. You need to have it. And I had a Velvet Underground box set. It was wet, but I had every album in there. And it wasn't the Matrix one. That one's ruined. I says, you take this. You need to listen to this. I brought her, like Sly and the Family Stone. I says, here's the greatest hits. Here's Earth, Wind, and Fire's greatest hits. You need to listen to this. And she took it. And I can't tell you how good I felt. And I had another person helping me. And she goes, I saw some country. I says, listen. You get whatever you want, whatever you want. She took the country, and she goes, I like Ball Skaggs. I have the complete Ball Skaggs, and if you like Ball Skaggs, then you're going to like Michael, you're going to like George Michael, right? She goes, well, I do. I said, I figured that. And you're going to like Robert Palmer, am I correct? I do. Okay, I figured that. I had the complete collections of Robert Palmer, of Ball Skaggs. So I gave it to them. I mean, they're wet, they're ruined. But they were so happy, and it made me feel good because then I could share knowledge and talk to people and say, you need to listen to this. I think you're going to like it. And I had posters down there that were pretty good. But this girl is going to enjoy those posters more than I ever will. So I just took them down. I gave them, here, you take these. You make yourself the greatest room in the whole wide world. And it was the best day ever. It really was. I told him, says, you guys have made me so happy. I've never been so happy just giving people music and helping them. So it was nice. My shirt today, it says, Puerto Rico, say, live in Tanta. I'm saying it wrong, and I actually speak a little bit of Spanish. This means basically Puerto Rico will rise, okay? And when, a few years ago when they had the hurricane, my family and we went down there and we volunteered for a week to clean up and help people, the hurricane victims. And you would go into their house and you would gut every single piece they had, and you would tear the whole house down to the studs, be the studs and the roof. And that's all you could do because of the black mold. And you cried. But these people were strong, and they just thanked you, and they brought you food, and they fed you, and they appreciated it. Well, that's how I felt. And I'm looking at it, I didn't lose what they lost. Yeah, this is great. I mean, that collection, it was an extremely expensive collection. But guess what? You rise. You continue to rise, and you do better. And so what happens. I can't fix that. All I can do is you move on. You rise up and you keep going. Cat's okay. Still bothering the piss out of me, but he's all right. And that was a big lesson I learned down in Puerto Rico. And that's how I felt today. Here, you're helping me. Let me give you something. I know it's wet, but take it, and you're going to like it. So it felt good. And it really does. and I'm really at peace. I am so at peace with this. It's gone. It's gone. And I have Bill Cosby. I mean, what more can you ask for? I got Bill Cosby, man. It's wow, lucky dude, huh? Freaking believable, but lucky dude. I wish my Miles Davis albums was Bill Cosby, but it's all right. And we move on. And I had 4 new albums come in this week. I can't talk to them because I haven't listened to them yet. My Zamrock box set never came in. It hasn't come in yet. Andrew Tales from the Great got his 2 weeks ago. Mine's stuck in New Jersey. Great job, New Jersey. I would have lost my Zamrock box set. I did lose those Third Man box sets, those Paramount box sets. They float. FYI, they float. Wasted. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. Would it hurt? Yep. Especially as we throw them away. But once it's out of sight, out of mind, right? So, I just a huge thank you. Obviously, we got to work on this whole lighting thing, but the outpouring, the amount of emails, the amount of texts, the phone calls, all of it is it's overwhelming in a beautiful way and unexpected. I just have a channel. That's it. I just have a channel and I do what I do. Music's my life. Music's my life. Music's your life. That's why you're there. Music is what you do. It's everything. Music's everything to me. And hey, I got it in my heart. There's 50 years of memories because music's about memories. But I'm getting old. I'm probably forgetting most of my memories anyway. Now I'll just make up new ones. And what you guys have done, is there a better memory than that? I don't think there is. And the love that the vinyl community has shown, is there a better memory? No, there isn't. So that's great. That's great. And it's overwhelming. And I'm telling you, you guys got to quit making me cry, for God's sakes. I'm a Swede. Swedes, we're not supposed to cry. I don't think we do. But my wife, she's really thanks you. I don't know, you can see we're trying to reclaim. I don't know. Is that coming through? There we go. I think so. We're working on trying to reclaim some of this. But we'll see. Hey, Yep. Okay, there. It just he's doing just fine, but real pain there. Alrighty. So, wanted to give everyone an update. Early morning shows always happen because, by God, it's Sunday and you got to be consistent. So, thank you again. And I can't believe I talked 15 minutes. You want to say hi? No? Okay. All right. Well, my wife's here and she's looking at me. And actually, we got to get going to where we're going to stay tonight. So, we got electricity, but no hot water, no heat, no air conditioning, none of that stuff, obviously. So, appreciate everyone, what you're doing. And it is the greatest community in the world. And believe me, I tell everyone that. So, again, thank you. I appreciate it so much.